podcast to get out of it.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of I'm Too Absent Minded. It's your boy Howard. And we
And
got
your
co-host.
co-host, Mike. What's good, folks?
Yeah. So we're probably gonna have an interesting topic that we're going about today. I'm gonna go ahead and let Big Money Mike lead the way on this one.
Yeah. Pull the mic closer to you, sir.
Oh, my bad. I was trying to figure something else out.
Yeah. So the topic we getting into today is for the fellas, but mostly the way women act while they menstruating. Let's get into it.
Ooh, wow. Annoying.
Let's get into it. Let's get into this one. To all the ladies, full discretion, we love y'all. We really do. We love y'all.
Except for that time of the month. And as much as you want to choke us, we want to choke the hell out of y'all too.
But
just being honest.
Let's just talk about how they've been dealing with it for a period of time and they still find it gross and want to hide the shit, but they're not good at hiding it.
No, they're not.
Not
they're
at
really
all whatsoever. Let's get into some discussions on what's the big deal with it? Why is it a thing?
I get it. It's there to clean out the body. It's out with the old, in with the new. Get that baby maker ready, to accept a package to create a new life. I get that.
So what you're saying is
disgusted.
You understand the function of it, and it's a natural thing. But let's get into the reason why they feel it's something that they need to hide. And they're doing a poor job at hiding it.
The reason I think I ain't no female. I don't be menstruating. I don't believe for 7 days and not die. Like, I believe for 7 days, goddamn it, I'm dead. That's just what it is. And with that, wait, where was I going with this? All right, so why do they try to hide it? Everything like that. Okay, yeah. So because a lot of the people think it's gross. A lot of men think it's gross.
Why do they think that men are boys? Like, for instance, yesterday we had a great conversation.
Unless we the one in these other gentlemen's bottom vagina has to discipline.
So yeah, let me just clear this up real quick, because yesterday we had a great conversation.
And we did.
At the time, we was discussing qualities of individuals. So yesterday I couldn't really think, because I was doing two things at the same time. So once everything was said and done, conversation was over with, I was done with what I was working on, it hit me. So
all right.
So we was talking about fuck boys.
Yeah, definitely was.
So the difference between a man and a fuck boy, you gotta look at the last word at the end of fuck boy.
Boy.
Right. So the term relates to men because they acting on some boy energy. The shit that they are doing is fuckery. So that's where you get fuck boy from. Now, if you're still, let me see, I go from, 13 to 19, you a teenager still, you gonna run around crazy with all this energy and shit like that. You're
Yeah,
inconsiderate,
yeah.
you think you're invincible. Basically, you're on some fuckboy shit. And women just happen to get caught in the crosshair of fuckboy energy. That's it. That's so fuckboy running around, at the age of 19, I'll give him 20, 13 to 20. Let me bump that age up there. It's animalistic. It's selfishness. It's all about
Yeah,
the animal needs
you
of
just
that
out here
individual. Yeah.
trying to spread the love, so to speak. And when you that age, there's a lot of love to give.
Yeah. So
A lot of lady callers can get that love.
so now, with that being said, if you 25 and above and you still on fuckboy shit, that's the definition of it. From 13 to 20, that's just
You just a kid.
yeah, you don't know no
You just
better. Yeah.
trying
You
to
don't
you just
you
trying
don't
to
know
get
what the
in where
fuck
you
you want to
fit
do.
in.
Yeah, that's it. But from 25 and above, yeah, you developed enough mentally to know how to, proceed with caution, as I
Yeah,
would
and
say.
if you ain't proceeding with caution, you still on that dumb shit. Yeah, you a fuckboy.
Yeah. So with that being said, going back to the menstruation and why women still try to hide it, you alluded to that
I definitely take Rise.
that
That's
men
some
don't
yeah.
like it. Well,
Well, they find it disgusting.
yeah, they find it disgusting, but a real man will understand that it's a part of nature and
Yeah,
nurturing.
it's a life cycle.
Yeah,
That's all it is. It's just doing what it's supposed to do to keep itself fresh and ready to go.
right. My whole thing is I understand the process of it. I know what comes with it. Being in a relationship, a former relationship of fucking 19, 20 years, I don't find it gross or disgusting anymore. I'm well past that. I was a motherfucker. I ain't got nothing in the house. Can you go get this? Yeah, I'll call you when I get to the store.
Like, I'm not even gonna lie, that was probably like one of the hardest things I had to do. I'm looking like,
No, for me,
yo, this is a lot of shit.
the hardest thing for me to do was buying condoms, bro.
Oh, bro, that was easy. That was, for
No,
some unknown reason, that just felt like second nature.
no, I'm comfortable with the spouse doing it, but like me doing it solo, and there's a female at the register.
You like, yeah, I just wanna,
Putting them gold coins up there.
the fucked up thing though is, what if you at the gas station, you get one of them little gas station pills, and you get one of them little horny goat weed pills, and you set that thing on the counter, and then you ain't realize it was a female because nobody was up there. She walk up like, hey, and she just look down at the pills and look at you like, yeah, I guess you need a little help or something. The soldier don't salute like it need to. Is that what's going on right now? You having a hard time saying information? Like, you can't keep the cadence going? Like, what's going on here? Like,
Oh shit.
like, you
Oh
get a little
shit.
bashful? Like, is that what's going on?
Oh, now you want to get all shy and shit.
What was all that talk before? What was all that talk before? Now you want to be all, have some kind of damn performance anxiety right now, huh? Is that what's going on?
Shit. But yeah, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. And it's really the ones that's like, past the 30s and they 40s. You know what I'm saying? I think it dry up in the 50s, right? I don't know, but
I don't know.
yeah, that'd be
Ain't that age yet.
my only issue, because I don't know when they come on for women, but like at a certain amount of time, it just should be like, yo, fuck it. It is what it is. Now, if you a female and that shit don't come on, then I'm looking at you side eye, because you might be a transformer robot in disguise.
Or no, actually no. I mean that could be part of it, but there could also be a medical reason why.
Oh, like it got scooped out. Yeah.
Or either that, or there could just be something going on with it that is beyond their control.
Well, I just wanted to get the joke out, so.
But we got to make sure we're not insensitive to the natural ones. The
Well,
unnatural ones, then
well, we really don't speak about the unnatural ones. Those they want to be relevant, but I'm not giving them that energy. We only uplift those that was born with it. Yeah, as they call them, the birthers. The birthers. How
I put them in the
disrespectful.
things. Mhm.
How the fuck you think you got here?
So, speaking of naturals, so me and wifey, we was out to the store or whatever, and random ass conversation, and
Y'all conversations be the best. I'm not bullshit.
And so
be the best.
For some unknown reason,
What up?
he said, "What up?" There was we was talking about something dealing with sex, and I said,
"Oh, nigga, she was hitting that you needed to only go weep."
No. It ain't nothing like that. Don't need that shit.
Bullshit.
I get tired before it do. And so, but no, I called it what was it? It was the under, like, you better get it out of the hole under your pee hole.
Wait, what?
And so think of a female anatomy. You got the pee hole, then you got under the pee hole. And that was and it just randomly just came out. I wasn't like thinking about saying no. It just, and she was in the middle of drinking, and she just looked at me, was like, It was like, what? I was like, it's the hole under the pee hole. Like, it was like, I don't even know where that came from. It was just,
you know where that came from. You know exactly where that came from.
Well, I know where it came from, but I don't know where at that time, because it just shot out.
Would you invite yourself to the hole under the pee hole, or?
No, like, man, I really wish I could remember what exactly this conversation was going on about. And because, man, we was in the car, we was talking about what if cars could talk, and like
your
it
car
went
be
with
snitching on your ass.
It was, we went through like a Hispanic person car, or a car that's Hispanic, a car that's black, a car that's white, a car. It started off with cars that was that didn't shoot straight.
Oh, y'all seen one where it was going straight, but it looked like it was going sideways?
No, so it started off this way. So I looked over, and there was this Honda sitting next to us, and I was looking at the tires, and the tires had little race flags on it, and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, that means when that dude go, that joke would be like, nah, I'm gone. And she was like, and then I was like, well, it's so the acronym, you're gonna have to figure it out on your own. I call it the phenomenal automotive gear. And and That's what he was like, yeah, that joke will be going to be like, hi, I'm gone. Wait, I need to stop. And then she said, we go to get gas. Instead of a gas light, she said, it's guac guac time. Oh, yeah, sloppy toppy time. And so that's how it started. And it went from there. And it, okay.
Oh man.
No, I didn't. And so it started from that, and it went to Hispanic people, went to black people, went to white
that's
people.
awesome.
It went to Hindu people, because then it was like, then we got to talk about Hindu people. We was like, I ain't never seen a mad Hindu person.
Mm-mm.
Exactly. They're always so nice. He's like, oh, how you doing, my friend? My friend, oh, we're gonna go over here. Oh, thank you. And then so we were sitting in there, and I was like, for one, I'm not gonna go into a lot of the jokes, because a lot of the jokes was,
Ooh, the best.
they was out there.
Yeah, the best. Oh,
And
on some
so
red
then,
fox shit.
yeah, and so I made the reference to what was his name? Gabriel Iglesias, the Hispanic comedian.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah.
And because he was like, you never seen, he said, when have you ever seen a Hindu person or Indian person as a villain in a movie?
Never.
He was like, nah. He said, give me all the money. Give me the money. Put the money in the bag. He was like, stop laughing. I'm serious. And so then he was like, well, fuck it, I'm done. And he laughed, and he was like, well, what happened? He said, they didn't take me serious. He was like, why do you have a computer? They thought I was tech support.
Oh shit.
But man, yeah, and in that conversation, somewhere under the pee hole came through.
Under the P-O-O. That is
Like, you better get that out there under the
crazy.
pee hole.
Hell no.
But then we was reflecting on when we went to San Diego, we saw this dude. We called him Mick Cracky. Because severe crackhead, and was out of it. And this motherfucker would not fall. Like, he was slumped forward, and he just there, just bobbing, and just, I was like, man, that crackhead strength ain't nothing to mess with. This dude is not falling. Like, he fell one time. I take that back. He fell one time, face first, in the ground with his whole ass out. And I was like, oh, come on now. I don't want to see that shit. Like, because we were sitting there waiting for we made a reservation to a restaurant. So we sitting there waiting. And so I'm like, we was at a 7-Eleven. And I'm like, man, I don't want to see this shit. Security guard pulled up, and he looked over and just drove the fuck off. Like, I dealing with this. And then somebody parked next to us, and this dude, Mick Cracky still out there, and he's still just wobbling around. And she looked at him, and she looked over at us for help. My niece was in the back, and she just was like, don't look at me. And she rolled up the window. And she got out the car all like nervous and just like went inside the store. I'm like,
that is
I don't
hilarious.
know. But old Mick Cracky.
That's crazy how she projected fear where there was no clear.
There was no fear. There was nothing to be scared of.
Yeah.
This dude was legit strung out.
Right.
Trying to keep himself up.
Mm-hmm.
He kept it like, for some unknown reason, his ass kept coming out. But he did stop his little winky woo from popping out, though.
Well, of course. Who cares
when
about
that
ass? But
when the little winky woo came out, he pulled his pants up real quick. It was like,
yeah,
just wobbling.
Indecent exposure, nigga. Ain't nobody trying to be on the sex offender.
Yo, you can get hit with indecent exposure with your ass. Story time. So I don't know, maybe like 18, 19 years old. I'm smoking the little wacky tobacco with my cousins. And we smoking good. And then they started playing Truth or Dare. Or not it was like Truth or Dare or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like Truth or Dare. I was like, fuck Dare. And it was like, yo, I bet you won't walk down to the corner to the stop sign, mooning everybody, and come back. I was like, yo, done deal. So showed my ass, walked all the way down to that stop sign, and walked my ass back. And then as I was going into the fucking building, this big ass dude, he was probably 6 something, went outside, was like, hey man, I don't appreciate you. You know, you shouldn't be out here showing your ass like that. He's like, I got kids, I got daughters upstairs. He's like, they don't need to be looking out the window and seeing that. What did I say? Tell your ass not to look out the window. And I proceeded to go to go inside. I walked past him. Next thing I know, I'm going through the glass of the door because he kicked the shit out of me. So I turned around, went to go swing on him. He put me in the headlock, hit me in the forehead twice, which hurt like a bitch. And so I grabbed him by his waist and stood up. There was a little light fixture that hit him on the back of his neck. He let me go, fell on the ground. I was all squirrely, so I quickly put him in the headlock and wrapped my legs around him and waited for him to take his last breath. And I squeezed tight and I threw that headlock in. And so after, he, damn near passes out, I get up and he runs inside and he's sitting there. He gets up and was like, well, I'm about to go ahead and get that thing. I was like, well, go ahead and get that motherfucker there. I was like, yo, get the knife. And so I get my knife. Somebody called the cops. He go to get his gun. And right when he get ready to aim it, and I'm getting ready to lunge at him, cops show up. So I explained to the cops what happened. He explained to the cops what happened. And he looks at me because, dude had the gun. And I quickly threw my knife down because it's just a fucking knife. Fuck that knife. And so I didn't have a weapon. So he looked at me and was like, do you want to press charges? He said, however, if you do press charges, because your rear end was out and there were kids around, we would have to put you on a sex offenders list. I said, just for my ass? I was like, I was just mooning everybody. I was like, you know what? It ain't even that serious. And I looked over at homie and was like, because if it is that serious, somehow it'll get settled. And I just walked back inside. Dude moved in like 3 days and was gone.
That is absolutely crazy. So you mean to tell me your bony, scrawny ass teenager was fighting a big ass, grown ass man,
A grown ass man.
got the best of you,
And he went to go get that thing.
and he went and got a gun?
Yep.
That is terrible. So
That's a weak ass dude.
That's when fuck boys started to emerge.
I mean, because he was grown. Like I think he had like 2 kids. Like he probably was at least in his like late 20s to mid 30s.
Yeah, that's the emergence of fuck boys that year right there. And it started with you.
I was like, I'm
you are the initiator of fuck boy fuckery.
And I'm finna fuck this dude up. Like, let this motherfucker try some. Like,
but
I was ready.
He could have came at you with a different approach.
He really could have. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. He could have came in with any kind of approach he wanted to. At that phase in my life, I ain't give a fuck what he was gonna say to me. Like I said what I was gonna say. Tell your kid not to look out the window. And I went to go walk inside. Like that was it. That was the end of the conversation. You ain't like it?
That is absolutely crazy though. Like you pull a gun on a dumbass teenager.
Exactly.
After you initiate a fight with him.
And I used to smoke a lot of left-handed tobacco. And there was one time, story time. There was one time. So I smoke, I take a shower, I'm getting ready for work. And I hear some beating on the door, and I'm like, shit, that sounds like the police. I was like, nah, that shit can't be the police, man. I'm tripping. Taking a shower, banging some more, and I'm like, nah, that's the Jace right there. So I get out the shower, dry off, put the clothes on, put your shorts on, open the door, and obviously a little bit of smoke came out. And he was like, yeah, and we can notice. He said, but we got a phone call about excessive smoke. So I was like, all right. And he was like, and we know it's coming from your house, from your apartment because of the smell that came out. He said, can we enter your property? I said, no. He said, well, then we're going to go get a warrant and we're going to tear this whole place up. I said, man, I got to go to work. Just come on in. So I let him in. Check it out. Check it out. So I let him in because they said, if you let us in, we will only check the places where you allow us to check. We won't go anywhere else. So I said, all right, cool. So they come in. They said, who room is this? I said, that's my roommate's room. I said, I don't know what he doing there because it always smell weird around there. I was like, so we gonna stay out of that room. And he was like, all right, that's fair. And I was like, this is my room. He was like, okay. So he goes in, he looks around, he grabs the ashtray that was in the room, looks into the living room, grabs the ashtray that was in the living room, goes into the dining room, grabs the ashtray that was in the dining room, combines them all, dumps them all out on my table. And he was like, let me see your driver's license. And I was like, I'm finna go to jail or something. So I give him my driver's license. He reaches in my drawer, grabs a baggie out, uses my driver's license, scrapes all the little roaches and everything in the bag, hands me my ID back, and says, you have a great day. Like he found like a little bit that I had sitting around. He grabs that, grabs all the clippers and everything, puts in the baggie, tells me have a great day, walks out the room. Oh, walks out the house. And they gone. And I'm like, this dude really just came in here and stole my tobacco. I was like, I'm mad. I was like, but I can't do shit about it.
You sure he
Like
was a police officer?
yes, they both was working because it was a white dude and a black dude. And the white dude gathered all my stuff and put it in the baggie. Like
They ain't come
they
back
had
with
the
a
little,
warrant?
they didn't come back at all. Like
You
so
got
I'm
robbed
like,
for some roaches?
I got robbed for some roaches and probably like a good maybe like $30 worth.
$30 worth at that time, they'll probably be like, what? And your ass was smoking.
No, it was $30 at the time.
I was probably like, what? A quarter?
Yeah, roughly around there.
Yeah. You got robbed by the police in your whole house?
In my own house. For about a quarter worth.
A funny tobacco.
And some clippings. And I'm like, I was pissed. I was so dead, but I couldn't tell nobody. I can't call the cops. The motherfucker came and took the shit. Like, I'm not calling you back. Like, what, you gonna fire some more and take that too? Nah, we ain't doing this. We ain't playing these fucking
That would
games
have
right
been
now.
crazy, though. You call 911 the same one.
He's like, oh, you want to call the cops, huh? All right.
Nope.
Now give me the rest of it.
They gonna pull up and be like, yeah, we had a report of a breaking and entering. They go front like they want to know you.
Be like, bro, you really gonna just start stumble your way through that one? You know that was you. Sir, we just arrived on scene. There's nothing that ever states that we was here before. I don't understand what you're talking. Maybe it was some other people. Maybe you're confusing us with the people that showed up. Nah, that was y'all.
I would have.
But also got my brake lines cut before.
Did you say brake lines?
Yep, I got my brake lines cut. So I wasn't the best Samaritan in my late teenage years. So I had a 1987 Cadillac Coupe de Ville.
I remember white boy, red guts.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so I'm at the same apartment. I'm proceed on doing my fuckery with, that entertaining a lot of opposites. And one day I'm going to work. I had enough pressure. I stopped twice.
Mm-hmm.
And then I hopped on the belt line. Mm-hmm. And so I'm going like 65, 70. I see the light come up right before 28th Street. And I step on the gas pedal. or the brake pedal. And that shit said, I said, goddamn. That brake pedal hit the floor. And I'm like, I'm not stopping. I was like, I am about to die
Yo,
today. And so I cruised
yo,
through. I just laid on the horn. I go through the light. A semi truck goes right behind me as I go through the light. Now I'm like fucking terrified. I'm shaking all over. I'm shaking like loose booty meat. And I'm like, this is fucking crazy. And,
yo.
and so I end up getting it stopped. And like I said, I'm shaking and shaking and shaking. I call my pops up. He got off AAA. They towed the car out. I go to work. And my dad calls me later and was like, hey, so we found out what happened to your car. And I was like, all right, well, what happened? He was like, somebody cut your brake lines. I said, what now? He said, yeah. Who you be fucking with? He said, who did you piss off for them to cut your brake line? And I was like, I think I have an idea on who it is. So I called somebody because I was like, I think it's this female. I was like,
What did
I don't
wifey
hit
say?
females.
What did wifey say?
And she was laughing her ass. She said, you probably deserve it. I was like, I could have died. We could have not been here. She was like, that was your dumb ass fault. You shouldn't have been doing this shit. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I ain't here for this. I'll be trying to tell a story. And so I know, so like I said, I think it's a female. I'm pretty sure it's just one female. So I called up another female and was like, hey, I need you to handle this female. I was like, just rough her up a little bit. She said, don't worry, I got you. She puts this chick in a hospital. Like, she needs to break off this fucking chick. Like, she is fucked up.
You
And
said
so
rough her up.
yeah, I said
Like,
rough her up. I was like,
yeah,
just like scare the fuck out of her or something. So then
yeah,
it
that's
ends up,
what I was thinking.
yeah, I know. Nowhere did I say beat this chick until she damn near died. No. So I ended up finding the chick again. And I was like, yo, what the fuck did you do? She's like, you told me to get her. I said, I told you to rough her up. Rough her up. She roughed up, ain't she? And I was like, I'm never calling you for assistance. I'm fucking never doing this shit. And I was like, how the fuck? How do we go from this? Like, you weren't even supposed to do all that.
This bitch got a broken arm, 2 broken legs, a black eye,
Shit,
is
I'm
fully
like,
clothed, is purple.
what
She got a big
we
ass.
doing right now?
The knot on her head is so goddamn big that it's split open. She got a bandage cover.
You right? She all the way fucked up in the game. I'm like, god damn, like how you look like she got a Siamese twin on the forehead.
Oh shit. She's so badly damaged. She on the damn life support monitor.
But I'm like, how the fuck? You told me to go get her. I said rough her up. She roughed up, ain't she? You know what, bitch? I'm never
So what
calling you
happened after
again.
that? Did shit call and be like, hey, I know that was you because I cut your brake line?
Nope. Never heard from her ever again. Never again.
That is absolutely
And
crazy.
you want to know something else? Nothing ever happened to my car again. So I knew it was her after that.
That is absolutely crazy because if you would have got it fixed and she would have seen you in it, she probably would have cut another damn brake line just to make sure the job
she would have
got
been
done.
like, she should have hired somebody. Hey, when you see this car, hit the fuck out of it.
That is absolutely crazy. Man,
Yeah.
what the hell you do to that woman?
Man, I honestly, who knows? Like, I may have cut her off in the middle or something, or
Damn, I done
may have
did that
had,
before, but a motherfucker ain't never tried to take me off the planet.
maybe had one or two join in, or I don't know. I was very wild in them days, so it's no telling what I could have did.
I can't believe you let them. I can't believe the way your life turned out. All from a little bit of
Can't
weed and
either.
alcohol. God damn.
Yo, so crazy growing up. So fucking crazy.
Hey. No, I can't say that on the air. But it was a thought. It wasn't.
Shit
That
was
is crazy. Damn, you got taken out because you cut a female off.
like I said, it could have been numerous things. Like I said, it could have been because I invited a couple more people to the
You know what I
party
just
that she wanted
realized?
to. What's up?
it was better for her to cut that brake line than to sneak in the house while you was asleep and cut your dick off.
Facts. For one, we both would have died that day. I'd have fucking bled out. She would have been bleeding out.
Oh shit.
Like,
Well,
yo, I don't.
man,
That shit.
look like a
You know,
domestic
one of
violence
these
goes
funny
wrong.
things. So,
Look like
so
she took him off and he choked her out. Yeah, what a tragic way to go.
right.
Dum,
Here
dum,
goes
dum,
something.
dum.
So, but yeah, funny story. So, I'm with my cousin, right? And he was like, "Yo," he was like, "My homie gave me these two chicks' numbers. Let's go ahead and give them a call and have them come through." Remember, this is before social media and anything like that, so we can't look them up and find out what these people look like. So
Damn.
we blind faith. So we was like, all right. So we call them, we talk to them. They sound like they look good. Conversation going good. He was like, cool. We gave them the apartment complex, but not our area.
Mm-hmm.
And so, we gave them the building next to ours. So they pull up. And so we sit there and looking in the window. Looking out the window, they pull up. Man, when I tell you that motherfucking car shifted and then shifted again, and I was like, oh my God. God damn. And I was like, yo, there's some healthy women right there. And he was like, yo, what you doing? I was like, I'm not fucking going out there. And he was like, and so he's like, yo, I ain't going out there either. So then he called. So he called him. So he called his phone. And was like, hey, I'm here. And we was like, we making sure, is that really them? So we looking and we see old girl on the phone. And he was like, you don't see us? He was like, look behind you. And she turned around and we was like, yeah, that's right. And we was like, yeah, he was like, all right, I'll be out in a second. And she was like, all right, hung up the phone. Yo, we ain't going no goddamn where. We fucking sat there waiting. Yo, it took him like an hour to leave.
Well, yeah.
Well, no. If I don't show up, all right, so if I'm waiting on somebody, and I call you up and you on your way out. You got 10 minutes.
Bro.
If I don't see you in 10 minutes, I'm gone.
You talking about some females that was hoping for attention that didn't get attention.
Well, they still didn't.
So that's why they waited that long to leave. I would have left after fucking 2 minutes.
Right. For one, I got mad stories. A lot of stories I can't really say on here.
Yeah, because it all involved drugs and alcohol. It just
Drugs,
fuckboy
alcohol.
shit.
Some of it was some fuckboys, and I'm gonna tell you this story after we stop this, because that shit was wild. And I'm just gonna say, I already know I'm a piece of shit for what I did. I already know that. But
Well, y'all heard it first.
But I grew. You know what I'm saying? I evolved from that piece of shit. So I ain't a piece of shit no more. I'm a lump of turds. No.
Oh shit.
Man, but nah, bro, that shit. Like, I got pistol whipped before.
Why?
I was getting robbed. And he didn't have, like, all right, so I grew up hunting, so I was around firearms a lot. And so I looked, and his little 9 didn't have a magazine on it. Bitch, you ain't got no ammo. And so once I saw that, and he was like, "You don't give me all your money."
Wait. What the fuck did he try to rob you for? Or what did he rob you for?
For an empty wallet, because I never keep money in my wallet. I keep a wallet, but I don't keep money in it. And for just such emergencies when I was growing up. And so once I noticed he had no ammo, and he was like, give me all your shit. I was like, man, I ain't giving you nothing. I was like, what you gonna do? Shoot air? And so I fucking turned to go walk away, right in the back of the head. That hurt so goddamn bad, bro.
Oh my God. This, what fucking hood you was in?
Bro, this was right across from hey, you remember that little Four Brothers store? Next to well, right on the corner across from Garfield?
Nigga, you was down the street from your house?
Yes. And got pistol whipped. I found him later though and corrected the issue. But yeah,
That is absolutely crazy.
you know, after I corrected the issue, never saw him again. He was somebody from the north side though. So I don't know what the fuck he was down there any reason for.
That's why he was down there.
So
You can't
the
rob people
motherfucker
in your neighborhood.
motherfucker ain't never come back though. I tell you that much. Because I used to walk around all the time. So
That is
I was-
absolutely
Yeah.
crazy. This nigga said, remember Four Brothers? Nigga, Four Brothers is still.
oh, it is? Oh
Yeah,
shit.
bro, they booming too. Yeah, they booming.
Man, I'm pretty sure they was because for one, yo, they
That's when
chicken
they
was
just
hitting.
opened up.
Yeah.
Wow. That is
Yo,
crazy.
I used to go over there for that chicken basket and fries all the goddamn time. Them shits
Everybody
was
did.
delicious.
They still going there. Now they got the fish.
Oh, nice. I remember going over there, grabbing me a Lucy, grabbing me a single cigarette.
That
Get
is
some food?
absolutely crazy. Nigga, I probably would have did what wifey told us she would do to an individual. Yes. Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
You not from here, but you down here to, oh my God. Why you ain't send the
Yeah.
boys on the corner? Why
Well,
you ain't put that? Because, you know, that's what he was
I
really
wanted
looking
to
for.
handle that one.
That's what he was really looking for. You just got caught in the crosshair. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I wasn't going to send him nowhere else. He did what he did. I found his ass later. Fucked his ass up and went on about my goddamn business.
That is absolutely crazy. He was on the wrong corner.
Yeah, bro. And the fucked up thing, I think I was probably going to fucking Four Brothers to get some goddamn food.
Yeah, you was.
And I get caught up. And he was like, yeah, I stayed
starving.
Motherfucker like Tyrese, yo, we hungry too.
Hey, hungry. But that was your mom, though. Your mom used to cook.
All the time, like everything.
I mean, used to cook. Hey, I got this going. It's 3:00 in the afternoon. What's up with the full meal?
Bro, yeah, I know. That's just what it was.
Was it another one? At like 6 or 7?
Yo, we had fucking meals.
That is crazy.
All day long. Yo, especially on the weekends, yo, I remember we had all the barbecues and fish fries. Shit was amazing.
Your ass couldn't get away with shit because of your damn parents.
So, funny thing. So, there was this chick that used to stay across the street from us. And so, we talking.
Next door
No,
to
not next to the little business.
Yeah.
Yeah. The show dark one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that one. So I ended up going up, like I waited, it was like 11:30 or like midnight or something. I was like, all right, everybody went to sleep. Like we was already talking through the window and everything, or through the front porch. And so I realized they went to sleep. I go out. So I'm over there kicking it with an old girl all night. And we had a family reunion the next day. And so I'm kicking it with an old girl that night. And I'm like, shit, all right. I was like, yo, sun's coming up. I was like, all right. I was like, yo, I got to dip out. And I get ready to go. My mom's go out the front door. So I fucking duck down real quick. And I wait for her to, like, she was putting something in the car. She goes back in the house. I dip out. I run over there. And I run to the backyard. And I walk forward. And she was like, so I'm going to, and I was like, oh, she coming out. So I was like, all right, I got this. And she's like, where was you at? I was like, oh, I was in the back. And she was like, you went in the backyard? And I was like, yeah. I was like, I was back here. She was like, no. Because I was getting stuff out the garage. She was like, so you wasn't there. And I was like, you just ain't see me. I was like, you just ain't see me. She was like, okay. I was like, you know what? You're right. I wasn't over there. She's like, I don't want to know where you was at. I don't know what you were. I don't want to know what you was doing. She's like, what I do want to know is how many bags you finna put in this car. And I was like, all of them. She was like, that's the right answer. so I started loading everything up. And so the whole way there, Mom, because Pops drove over there because he was barbecuing. And I'm sitting there with Mom. She was like, because I'm yawning. She was like, oh, you tired, huh? She's like, you want to go to sleep? I was like, I kind of do. She was like, well, you ain't. She was like, I was like, I just want to. I was like, can I just take a little nap until we get there? Oh no, you are not going to sleep. She said, you wanted to stay out all night doing God knows what, but who knows? So nah, you can go ahead and stay awake. She's like, and I hope you smell funny. I was like, that ain't right. I was like, you shouldn't hope I smell funny. She's like, you'll learn a lesson then, wouldn't you? It's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, that was the funniest shit. So when my dad, I did another time, my dad caught me smoking. And well, he didn't catch me smoking. He caught the smell afterwards. And
I remember the story. Yep.
his ass go look at me and was like, yo, you smoking that dope? And I was like, no. I was like, I ain't smoking nobody dope. I was like, this is a little Mary Jane. That's all I got. He was like, uh-huh. He was like, well, this is what we finna do. He said, you finna go ahead and do this. I was like, I don't want to do that.
Them goddamn spit.
Bro, I was high. I had to do a whole bunch of labor. And I'm like, man, I ain't trying to do none of this.
I think you said like, you smoking that dope. You was hell no.
Yeah, yo, that shit. Dope, you smoking that dope? No, yeah, I ain't smoking nobody dope. Shit. And man, this dude had me.
That nigga said I ain't smoking nobody dope.
That shit was
that was a high answer. That was a high answer right there. I ain't smoking nobody dope. Nigga, fuck you home.
That's what I wanted to say. I wanted to cuss him clean out. I wanted to cuss his ass clean out right there, but then I had to think about it.
The square black people, the square black people used to call marijuana dope, bro. They thought it was all the same shit.
Nah,
if you got high, you was a drug addict. Yeah.
Like, nah. See, the fucked up thing, though? His ass smoked, too.
I could have told you that shit. Damn, that nigga was always fucking quiet, bro. I never understood that shit. Always quiet. And then had a demeanor on him like, nigga, I'll beat your ass.
And I'm like, yeah, I was like, how Pops out here gonna say I'm on here smoking dope, but you out here smoking dope, nigga? Like, the fuck?
I learned it from watching you.
Like, I remember, because I caught him. Like, he was having a retirement party. I go into the backyard, and they out there getting it in. And I was like,
Beefing.
Really, Dad? And he was like, go inside. I was like, just know that I know. I was like, I want you to know that I know that you know that I know. And I walked inside, and it was like, all I heard was, the fuck he said? I was like, God damn.
You said that intentionally to fuck with that nigga high.
Sure the fuck did. Cause he fucked mine up, talking about I smoking that dope. Nah, you fuck that shit through my whole goddamn heart.
Oh, you looking like Pookie out here in these streets.
Right? I was like, goddamn.
On some weed. On some weed. That is crazy.
Yo, let me get that dime bag.
Fuck you talking about, nigga?
That's right.
Crack is black.
Cocaine's one hell of a drug. And
shout out to Miss Whitney.
The late and great. Even though she was cracked out herself.
She wasn't cracked out. Coked out. There's a difference.
I mean, there is a difference.
Yeah. That was coke. That wasn't crack.
But
Yeah.
goddamn, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, like how the hell? How is that? Why is your life so fucking hard? Oh, I got
I
something for it. Here go this white hard substance. Put it in this glass, bitch, and suck.
It's like, I don't know, I probably made my life that difficult.
God damn.
I
Or
remember I was at a
heroin
party
addict.
one time, and so for once, I'm living with one of my homies,
Terrible.
and I'm smoking. This dude I met, he's like, and ended up becoming cool with him, and so he's like, all right, so we start smoking, and this dude, like, I was like, all right, I'm finna go get me something to drink. I was like, you want something to drink? He's like, yeah. And I was like, all right, you go ahead and fill it up. Because I had a little ball. I was like, you go ahead and fill it up. I'm going to go ahead and get the drink. So I'm grabbing a drink. And he used to always fill it up. And I always wondered why my high was weird after we got done. And so then, this happened like 3 or 4 times. And then one of the times I was just like, you know what? Do the same thing. And come through, go and get some drink. All right, cool. I go walk out, then I walk back and I look, drop a rock in. I was like, bro. So after I whooped his ass and threw him out the house like fucking Jazz off the Fresh Prince, I was like, and I was wondering why I kept randomly tweaking. And I'm like, yo, this dude had me fucked. Because I'll be sitting there and I'll be like, and I'll just look because I see something moving. That's why I'm following it. But ain't shit there. Yes.
Corn dog is crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah. So, man, that shit had me fucked up. And I was like, yo, this is fucking crazy. Like, why would you just let me know? I'd be like, oh, okay, nah, I ain't doing that. You can. I'ma smoke mine, you can smoke yours.
That
So we
is
could have went on,
crazy.
we had a good symbiotic relationship.
That
But
is
nah.
absolutely crazy. Man, what was the fuck? What? Why? What is the agenda behind that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't nobody want to be that goddamn high.
Yeah, nobody. And I'm like, yo, this is terrible. This Charles Barkley terrible.
Like, I got shit to do. Like, yeah, I enjoy a good
Exactly.
buzz and shit, but like,
I ain't trying to be sitting there just
This year,
and then fucking forget that I got shit to do. Forget that I'm thirsty. Like, what kind of shit
right.
is that?
That is
Yo,
absolutely crazy.
for one, yeah, then I got way too many drug and alcohol stories. Way too many to count.
That is
And
crazy as
yeah.
hell.
Yeah, those there's a few of the stories right there. That's a few. Just craziness. And how did this start? From under the pee hole. That's how all this started.
That is crazy as hell. Damn.
Yeah.
That
Yo, I consider I live a crazy life in my youth.
I gotta thank my ex. For real. Because I know around that era when all that shit started to happen, I would have been with your ass and ain't no telling what the fuck would happen.
You definitely would have been with me.
Ain't no telling what happened with me, boy, because the year before, remember that high school party they threw?
Yeah.
At that big ass, yeah. Mm-hmm. I was like, this what comes with going to high school? And being popular.
Yeah.
And knowing popular people. Like,
Yeah. Luckily, I wasn't the popular one.
But it's crazy though to have a fucking serving tray get passed around the room with your choice on it.
I mean, get what you want. That's how we doing it.
I'm like, damn,
Let
this
me
high
get that real
school.
quick.
What the fuck do colleges look like?
I'm trying to go over there. I'm trying to see what that be like. Nah, for one, I tried the whole community college thing. I should have went to a university because community college is just high school.
Oh yeah.
I lasted about 2 weeks, and I was like, yeah, no, it's not for me.
Damn, you ain't even do a semester?
Nope. I was at GRCC for
Damn.
about 2 weeks. And when I went into my class and I saw everybody from high school in this class, I said, this shit ain't gonna work. I was like, I ain't like y'all in high school. Why the fuck I want to see y'all now?
Ooh, I'm glad I waited to go.
He's like, cause I was like, yeah, I should have. Cause
I waited to
shit,
go.
like it was, and I'm like, God, I was like, why y'all here?
That's
They was like, they looking at me like, hey, yo, what's up, man? How's it going, bro? Don't fuck you talking to me, bro.
That is, man, I could not imagine going from Central to GRCC and having
Fucking crazy.
And having our whole class with us.
It was damn near the whole fucking class.
That
I'm
is
like,
crazy.
Yo, you remember Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
For one, I ain't talked to this dude in a long ass time.
Shit, I can't tell you the.
Like I was trying to find him on social, but
he don't really be on social media like that.
Yeah, I couldn't find his ass whatsoever.
I'll go through Facebook and I'll see if he on there still. Yeah.
But that dude with the crazy ass, with bow-legged and crazy ass crossover was crazy. Then there was that chick, I forgot what her name was. We in English. And like they getting on him. And this dude say one thing. That's why you have braces and hold your teeth up, huh? Because he had a fake tooth.
I remember that. She got super pissed, and both of them got kicked out the classroom.
Yeah, both of them got kicked out the classroom. She ended up transferring schools.
That was crazy.
And I was like, yo.
Yeah, but she started that shit, though.
She did. That. Like, she started fucking with him. Like, he was just sitting in the class. He wasn't bothering her.
His business, like he normally do.
Yeah. And she getting on. He was like, come on now, stop. He gave her mad options, mad opportunities to stop and leave this dude alone. And he was like, all right. The motherfucker said, that's why you wear braces on your teeth up, huh? I was like, yeah, damn. Because it was like,
is crazy.
because like he said that because like while they was getting on him, they laughing, and she laughed at her retainer and her tooth fall out.
Yeah.
And so that's what led to him saying, that's why you wear braces to hold your teeth up, huh? Funniest shit in the world.
I was like, oh, this nigga, we became cool after that.
Yeah. Like, luckily I was already cool with him. Because like we used to skip school and go to his house and fucking play GoldenEye. And
that's crazy.
We used to go all over the place. Oh, I definitely can't tell this story on here.
Nah, you really can't. No, please don't do that.
And but yeah, no, I got crazy stories with that nigga too.
Do not incriminate yourself.
Nah, it did not involve a crime. I'll put that out there. It did not involve a crime.
Oh, you Usher, so you giving out confessions, huh?
Yeah. They were like, okay, let me go ahead and let me follow this dude real quick. Let's see what else he say.
Oh shit. Rico case after Rico case.
Right? And when I was like, that shit was crazy.
Man, Central, like, that shit was wild. And we was the most hated damn school. We was that most hated school in the goddamn city.
Yeah. Yeah, remember that big ass gang fight?
But that's because all the wild motherfuckers went to it. Damn.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers used to get kicked out of fucking Ottawa and shit come there.
Yeah, for real. They left the good schools and came to the hood school.
It was crazy. That wasn't even a hood school. That bitch was in downtown.
It was in downtown, but all the hood people went to it.
It was in downtown Grand Rapids, in the most suburban neighborhood you can fucking think of.
And some of the ignorant ass niggas you could find was at that goddamn school.
That shit
And the fucked
crazy.
up thing is they had that
Now
it
that
was
I
that
think
smart
about it,
ass school that was right behind us.
yeah. What the fuck was the name of that school where the gifted people went? Nigga, you ain't
Yeah,
gifted. Hell, you just been practicing instruments and math and shit since your ass was
exactly.
5 years.
That don't mean shit. If I'd
You
did it, I'd
ain't
have been there
gifted.
too.
Like you came out the womb saying the isosceles triangle is equal.
No, your ass just ain't had no goddamn friends. That's all that was.
Right. That's all that shit was. Hell. Get the fuck out of here. That shit was crazy though. Now that I think about it, Central was kind of like that school that leaned on me. Remember when the niggas came in there looking for that was crazy as shit, bro.
Yo, I mean, yeah, like it really was
And
like
you
that. Like,
think about that, Sam. Central was like the movie Lean on Me. That shit was wild. The only thing
it's
that did
for
go on in
no
there was all the
reason.
graffiti and shit on the wall. Well,
Yeah,
it was in the
there was no
bathroom,
there was
but it
there was
wasn't in the
graffiti,
hallway.
but no, it wasn't in the hallway. It was it was in like the locker room and shit like that. It was
Yeah,
in secluded places.
yeah.
And but
That's
apart from
crazy.
that,
Now that I
nah,
think
there's
about
shit.
that shit, my high
Cause I
school
know.
was the high school friend.
Cause they had what? They had like all the popular kids was down by the Fruitopia machine, which was down by the big gym. So you
Yeah,
had
but
all of
that was
them that
all the
was down that
jocks, the
way.
pretty girls. Yeah,
Yeah. And
yeah,
then there was like we stayed in the other part of the concourse by the medium and small gym.
yeah, yeah. It
That's
was
where all
broken
the
off into sections. Yeah,
yep.
yeah.
She was pretty dope. I remember I used to date a cheerleader when I played football, but I had to break it off with her because she was musty. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
Like it wasn't just a little musty either. It was a lot of musty. Like that shit was must.
It's the musty with you staying downwind of the motherfucking.
Are you saying downwind, upwind, sidewind? You catching that shit? I was like, yeah, damn. It's like, hey, how's it going? And she gonna reach her arms to give me a hug. We got the hug, and I was like, who the fuck was that? Is that her or is that me? So I sniffed myself real quick, and I'm like, nah, that ain't me. Yeah, damn. She's like, I was like, how do you? What are you doing in your life to smell like that? Like, why? Like, when the smell got you
You come running
choking?
at you with our arms open, you politely just push them down.
Like, hey, nah, let's just chest to chest hug. Let's do this. No arms involved. Let's just lean on each other.
And he said he had the chicken sauce.
Well, I don't know who, like, I ain't know who smelled like that. Found out it was her.
This nigga
That shit
ain't
was
did
bad.
he all day. He done skipped class and shit. Done skipped gym. And he taking himself to see if he funky.
I had to, like, cause I was like, and then they like, she was pretty. So I'm like, they can't be you. No, goddamn it, that shit is you. Like, don't let a free face fool. This chick in high school, the musty one. Yes,
That's how you remember her,
She
bro?
was ugly.
she was ugly then. She ugly now.
That's how you remember her, bro? The musty one?
Yeah, the musty one. Like I don't really remember what she looked like,
Oh, shit.
but I know that she was the musty one,
Oh,
and
shit.
she was a cheerleader.
Oh, man, that is crazy.
I don't know if I caught her on an off day, but I know one thing: I ain't catch her any day after that. I cut all ties.
Came into school with some holy water as soon as you see, I rebuke you in the next.
It was like, nah, ain't
I
even do
sure
it.
there's some.
It's like, ain't even do it. Like, I don't even know what her name is. Her name was.
Woo! Oh shit! Baptized in the funk.
Yeah. It's not like old Dirty Deeps. Oh, come on. I love them dirt.
Oh shit! That is crazy. Yo, that shit was wild as fuck, bro. I remember going to the student parking lot an hour before school let out, and that bitch was lit.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was lit. I'm like, now that I think about it, like that shit was a whole ass fucking movie. That's scary. That's
Yo,
scary as
it
shit.
was really like a
The
high
only
school
thing we
that
was
you would see in a
missing,
movie.
the only thing we was missing was the fucking repair garage. Then it would have been perfect.
Yeah. And all you had to hear was somebody talking about something. What's your favorite scary movie? No, but you know what? They didn't have the repair garage, but they had skill center because I went to skill center
KCTC.
and yo, so I remember I was riding home with these white dudes from skill center. Man, we almost died. This dude, for one, I don't know, there was four of us. It was the driver, passenger, me, and this other dude. This other dude was high, and I don't know what he smoked. But he is back there, like he's like moving his head to the side, like he's getting punched. And I was like, yo, what's going on? He was like, this purple gorilla is beating my ass in the back of the truck.
Oh, I know what that was. I know exactly what that
And
was.
I'm like, yo, I was like, we in a car. I was like, how you getting your ass beat in the truck? And the other two was like, hey man, just leave him alone, let him ride this out. And I was like,
Acid trip.
yep. And that was like, God damn.
He took
And so,
too big
but
of a he took too
in
big of a
this
tab.
in this same drive, these motherfuckers, this is when I stopped riding with these white folks. They threw we on the highway. They throw the car into reverse and then back in the drive. They threw that shit in reverse, and all you hear is skirt. Threw back in the drive to go. They laughing their ass off. I rode the bus ever since.
What
Like,
made you think you get in the car with a bunch of never mind.
it's a different time in my life.
Never mind. You too acclimated with him. I know
Yeah.
you look like them and all, but you ain't one of them.
Nah. I'm just fairly light skinned. That's all. And
Oh
but no, I
shit.
didn't want to take the bus home, and it was something about going to get something to eat. So we went to. So after all that fuckery, we go to TGI Fridays. So we eating, and these motherfuckers gonna take like 4 straws, put them together, and then put a cigarette at the end of one of them, and light it, and smoking this insanely long cigarette. We get kicked out. And but yeah, that was the last time I rode with them cats at all. But anyway, we're gonna have to
I'm like
wrap this
carnival
up.
sessions.
to cut. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, for all the ladies out there that's listening to this, your menstrual cycle isn't fucking gross. Just check your hormones and shit. Hell,
Yeah,
that's
check
it.
your pH balance. You're fine.
Yeah, just check the hormones while you're going through it. Yeah,
You'll be all right. You'll be a-okay.
right. Just make sure
And
you got the chocolate and the movies and shit on deck before it comes on. Y'all know when the shit come on. Y'all should put that
exactly.
shit on the calendar and let us know so we can go rent a hotel room for the week. Hell,
Doing okay. So don't fuck with you. Got you.
yeah, yep.
And easy day.
All
But
right. Don't
all right,
forget
y'all.
to like, comment, subscribe, follow, DM, whatever the fuck you
All
want to
that
do.
good shit.
Right.
All that good shit.
We on every
And
platform you can stream a podcast on.
Yep. Boom. And I also got a newsletter set up. So if you can look at if you go to the About Me section, you'll see a little section that says newsletter. You can click that and click subscribe, and you'll get a newsletter sent out anytime we get to drop a new podcast.
That's what's up. That is what's up. Oh shit. He trying to take this thing to the next level. That's crazy.
To the next, let's shoot, make this shit shoot to the moon. You know what I'm saying? To the moon. But anyway,
All right.
y'all take it easy out there.
Peace.